Okay, so this week we only have 4 vocabulary words because we have 4 poetry terms as well. So vocabulary words, we only have 4. So this week I actually want you to write 4 sentences using these vocabulary words. So the words that we have are ambitious, memorized, satisfaction, shuttered. So ambitious. Paulo is an ambitious bike rider and always looks for challenges. What do you think ambitious might mean? It looks like he's going up this steep cliff. And if he is an ambitious bike rider, he's always looking for challenges. What do you think that might mean? Well, if you are ambitious, you have a strong desire to succeed at something. So ambitious means you have a strong desire to succeed at something. So who do you know that you would describe as ambitious? So think about somebody who has a strong desire, which means they really want to be successful at something. Next word, memorized. Pat memorized the poem and recited it perfectly for the class. What do you think memorized means? You can see that she's up in front of the class with no piece of paper. So Pat memorized the poem and recited it perfectly for the class. If you memorize something, you learned it by heart. So that means it's in your brain. You can immediately say the answer. Like some of you memorize your basic math facts, so you can easily say it. You might memorize a list before you go to the grocery store. A lot of you memorize maybe a favorite song, so you can sing it word for word. So what is the name of a poem or song that you memorized? Remember, you can think of these questions and rewrite them as your sentences. Okay, next word. Satisfaction. Participating in sports, such as basketball, gave Jason great satisfaction. So what do you think satisfaction might mean? It looks like he's smiling. What do you think? Well, satisfaction is a feeling pleased when you accomplish something. So you are pleased, you are satisfied with the results of something. What activity gives you great satisfaction? So think about which activity do you really enjoy doing? And our last word is shuttered. Jill shuddered as she bit into the tart, juicy lemon. So just by looking at this person's face, what do you think shuddered might mean? Well, if you shuddered, you shook or trembled from fear or cold. So shuddered means you shook or trembled from fear or cold. So what do you think is a synonym? What is another word that you can use instead of shuddered? Okay, so go ahead and write. You have 4 sentences you need to write. So you need to write 1 sentence for ambitious, 1 sentence for memorized, 1 sentence for satisfaction, and 1 sentence for shuttered.